Well, you've probably noticed, with the exception of right now, it hasn't exactly felt like a real Maine winter for most of the season. The warmer weather is a trend climate experts have been tracking over the years, and while our winter businesses have been feeling the effects firsthand.
Jim McPherson is usually busy dragging smelt shacks onto the ice of the Cadence River right now, but instead he is standing by, still monitoring temperatures. Our Pearl Small checked in with him about the last few years of uncertainty.
In the last couple of years, of course, everyone's been really wanting to get out and fish.
It used to be really easy for smelt shack owner Jim McPherson to grant those wishes. Multiple generations in Bowdoinham have sat inside Jim's camps under freezing temperatures, fishing for hours.
And their parents came way back, and now they're coming with their children, and even some of their children are getting to the point where maybe they'll come back with their kids.
Hopefully.
McPherson
says hopefully because he's no longer sure his business will make it to another generation. He needs 6 inches of ice just to get the shacks out, and about 8 or 9 before he starts inviting people on. As you can see, the river has just a thin layer of ice covering only some parts of it. McPherson says these conditions are the reason he hasn't been able to open for the last 2 years.
There's definitely a change in the climate, whether it be man-made or whatever. It's been difficult to try to adapt to it.
The warmer weather in recent years has been very bad for business, especially since smelt fishing can only be done in rivers, which take longer to freeze over because of the current and require a consistent amount of ice and snow.
Smelt shacks get they usually start a lot later and impacted more by, these sways in temperature.
Mark Laddie with the Maine Department of Inland Fisheries and Wildlife says the state is seeing a trend where ice comes in later and goes out earlier than normal, not just impacting smelt shacks.
Cold weather is key to that winter recreational economy. Whether you're snowmobiling or ice fishing or smelt fishing, we need that cold weather to bring people here or get people outside.
While many of those winter sports are continuing this year, it's the future that really sparks fear.
I'd hate to see it end altogether. I mean, there's been a couple of rentals that have closed up and given up.
But a cold stretch of weather moving in puts hope back on the horizon.
I'm going to try to hang in there as long as I can and keep this tradition going.
A tradition that will continue moving through Maine's family trees if the weather allows. In Bowdoinham, Pearl Small, News Center, Maine.